I am Adam Taylor, and this is my audience. All right. Hi, everyone. We have joined here today to remember not only one of the greatest presidents of our time, but also one of the greatest men of all time. He was unwavering in his beliefs of equality and persevered through harsh criticism to become one of the most influential people in history. President Lincoln not only showed me what true compassion and understanding was, but also selflessness and forgiveness. I'd like to first talk about one of his best qualities, perseverance. Abraham Lincoln was not persuaded by threats. He stood up for what he believed in and didn't allow other people's criticisms to alter his stance. In a time where slavery was accepted in the South, he stood up for what was right and voiced his opinion loud and often, not fearing the consequences that ultimately took his life. Traveling and speaking to thousands of people and spreading his belief that slavery should be abolished. In 1863, he read the Emancipation Proclamation, which abolished slavery and, in his own words, set slaves forever free. We knew he was a special person and president. President Lincoln was one of the most understanding and forgiving presidents in history. He even forgave the South. Many people felt Southerners should be punished after the war and hold them criminally accountable, as well as relegate the Southern states to second-class status. But President Lincoln did not stand for this. Abraham Lincoln did not hold grudges or even hold people responsible for their acts. He believed that they were a product of fate and it was out of their hands. Lincoln wanted to return to an equal union right away. I would like to end with a quote from the last paragraph of his second inaugural address, where he showed his true character and brilliance as a speaker. With malice towards none, with charity for all, with firmness in the right as God gives us to see the right, let us strive on to finish the work we are in, to bind up the nation's wounds, to care for him who shall have borne the battle and for his widow and his orphan, to do all which may achieve and cherish just a lasting peace among ourselves and with all nations. The last part of his speech is brilliant and an illustration of what President Lincoln represented: leadership, forgiveness, compassion, understanding, and willingness to stand up for what he believed in, and the resolve to never back down from those beliefs. I believe Abraham Lincoln was one of the greatest leaders and people this world has ever seen, and if there were more people like him, this world would be much better off. Thank you.